new episode of the Onion SportsDome is next on Comedy.
You're in the Dome.
And we've got football, and watch it, more football.
Got tons of it. It's January. What else are we going to show you? College basketball? We're not jerks.
You're about to get sandwich tackled by a sport so hard it'll make your ribcage explode.
On your mark, get set, Dome.
Tonight in the Dome, Clippers want a do-over on the last 30 seasons after finding out about the existence of the three-point line.
J.J. Redick's been traded to the cast of HBO's Entourage.
And the winningest owner in horse racing history is going to share the secret to owning lots of horses.
Prepare your heat shield for re-entry. SportsDome starts now. Folks, the Dome has sprouted arms just to open them and greet you. I'm Mark Shepard, and to my left, it's Alex A.R. Reiser.
Pleasure to be here, but let's get to it. We've got some tragic things popping. Patriots head coach Bill Belichick has thrown acid in the face of his star quarterback, Tom Brady. Apparently out of jealousy that Brady was handsome and loved, while he himself was a hideous monster.
The acid throwing went down at an early morning meeting where Belichick reportedly pulled a beaker from inside his desk and screamed, "Now you will know the pain I felt my whole life."
Belichick is in custody now, but has thus far declined to speak to police, saying only that he loved Brady so much that he had to be destroyed.
Now, for more on this story, we're going to be joined by OSN senior analyst Reggie Greengrass from Foxborough. Hello.
Reggie, great to see you. Wish we could be previewing the conference championships here, but well, instead we've got to talk about Bill Belichick throwing acid in Tom Brady's face. What have you heard, pal?
Guys, best anyone can tell, Belichick's rage and jealousy just finally boiled over.
Wow.
Authorities say that all the media and fan attention Brady received made the coach fear the quarterback would abandon him once he realized how mismatched they were.
That's right. Now, we're hearing that he covered the locker room in photos of his quarterback and even told Brady's wife, Giselle, to leave him alone. You don't need him like I do.
Yeah, the warning signs were there. Vince Wilfork told me that Belichick approached him last week saying someone needed to show Brady what it's like to be a loathsome beast, but that he was just too scared to do it.
So it sounds like Belichick had been plotting something like this for a while, Reg.
Oh, absolutely. Authorities confiscated his journal and found an entry from 2007 reading, quote, "Acid will do. I only wish I could scar him with bile from my own diseased body, so it was my sickness eating away at his beauty."
It's very disturbing, Reg.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, Brady gave a press conference this afternoon. Here it is.
Want to get back, football field. Good to play. Part of me still loves him.
He is one brave man.
Now, Reg, this isn't the first time Belichick's obsessive behavior has impaired one of his quarterbacks. He once hit Matt Castle's knee with a ball-peen hammer so he couldn't escape his advances.
Right, and when he was a Jets assistant, he was fined for shaving off Vinny Testaverde's hair and wearing it as a wig.
Should have seen it coming. Reggie Greengrass, thank you very much.
Okay.
It's just awful stuff.
Yeah.
Shep, I would never even consider throwing acid in your face, pal.
Thanks, bro. All right, folks, we've got some big sports now out in Ojai, California tonight.
That's where 13-year-old Corey Lawrence is aiming to break the all-time mark for most masturbation sessions in a single day.
Corey's raging hormones and lack of other interests have brought him close to the record before.
But his last attempt at the record picked up some steam after a restless night led Corey to masturbate 6 times before breakfast, and a relatively sexy cartoon rat he glimpsed on television added another 5 ejaculations before noon.
Everything I've worked for has led to this. All the Victoria's Secret ads, all the times I snuck downstairs at 4 a.m. to watch True Blood on demand. I'm gonna get all alone and I'm gonna masturbate.
Good luck, Corey. The world is watching.
We will be following that boy's masturbation all night, but right now, I'm scoping some highlights. Youth tennis, some of the Federers and Nadals of tomorrow facing off. Grady Hutchins, one of the hardest working under-12s in the country, and his parents and coach there to cheer him on.
He's on the court sunrise to sunset thanks to their ceaseless support.
Hutchins serving thunderous.
Your aces, baby.
And follows it up by trying to run off the court.
Quick burst of speed. Kid's got natural athleticism.
Not quick enough, though. The parents are there asking him if he thinks they're just going to waste a lifetime of training by letting him leave now.
Everyone wants to be allowed to watch movies, but sometimes you got to gut out your childhood.
Third set now. Hutchins back on the hard stuff. Returns a nasty backhand. Matthew sends it back.
Uh-oh.
Hutchins gone again, this time trying to climb through the stands.
Get in the game, kid.
Family picks him up, though. Just got to keep him on the court. Matthews, meanwhile, tries to kill himself by drinking bleach. Coach comes through with a clutch save. This one's going to get settled on the court.
Nice.
Hutchins has a match point using the footwork he learned in the time he could have spent interacting with girls and wins it with a sneaky drop shot. Still not satisfied, though. Amesgray's out of there.
There is such a thing as a sore winner. Parents go looking for him, but Hutchins is too far gone. They'd eventually catch up with him at his aunt's house. That's where he always runs to.
Hutchins in straight sets. He's scheduled to face Brad Melbourne in the next round if they can coax Melbourne down from the water tower where he's been hiding.
All right, moving on to body surfing at Maycomb Beach. Plenty of uncles and dads out in the water showing what they can do, but today belonged to Rick Beloin. First heat, perfect form, just slicing through those waves.
Sweet reverse flounder.
Dude's bringing it, heads down, riding the tide. Third heat now, and Beloin knows when to fold him, just didn't like that wave.
Selective.
Another body surfer in the pond, Todd Harris, with a solid run. Good form on that early crester, and nails the flotsam flip into a lonely driftwood.
Body surfing out of his mind.
But today was all Beloin. Finds a high white one, notches a spray grab 180, and follows through face first into the save.
Uh-oh, ho-ho, there he is.
Putting the boogie boarders to shame there.
Oh, you bet.
That's all Beloin, crashing from the surf to the turf. Beloin takes home the hardware. Beloin's taking the family to Myrtle Beach next week. We'll be seeing a lot more of them.
True athlete. All right, come on back. You're about an hour out from OSN International's investigation into horse corking in polo. Makes for a lighter, faster horse. It happens more often than you think, and it's cruel.
And we've got more from Tom Terrific's press conference.
Dome's just getting into a nice groove. You don't want to go anywhere.
I'm not here to talk about who threw acid in whose face. I'm here to talk about football.
Let me tell you, this is your lucky day.
Because funny never goes out of style.
Oh, this is different.
There's a channel where TV's timeless hits
This is great. Fabulous.
and classic movies
Pretty good, huh? Very nice.
shine.
Well, you're gonna love it.
Well, let's check it out.
Comedy Gold. Enjoy a free preview coming in February.
Daryl? 2-1, we'll do it.
You know what a mechanic is? A hitman.
There's no one better than you know.
I want to know what you know.
Follow me.
Some jobs need to look like accidents.
Nice.
Others send a clear message.
The Mechanic. In theaters January 28th.
New 5 React Gum. Experience may vary. Everyone experiences it differently. New 5 React Gum. Stimulate your senses.
More Captain and Colas.
So, how long do you think before they realize we're gone?
We got all night.
Captain Morgan. Got what it takes to be a captain?
1, 2, kicked out of school. 3, 4, snort some more. 5, 6, need my fix. 7, 8, feels too late.
Drugs. Do you know where they'll take you? To learn the effects of drugs and how you too can say no, visit drugsnotforme.ca.
Listerine Total Care, doing it all in one bottle. It will help maintain healthy gums, strengthen tooth enamel, reduce plaque, help keep teeth white, kill germs that cause gingivitis, and freshen your breath. Listerine Total Care, the all-in-one mouthwash.
NFL Films got you close. Now get even closer to the action with OSN Ball Cam. With Ball Cam, you are the ball. Ball Cam brings non-stop NFL coverage to get you your fix.
Ball Cam shows you what it's really like to be on the field as the ball. The only way to see the game is from the ball's perspective.
Soar through the uprights. Get intercepted and return for a touchdown. And coming soon, feel the crack of the bat. With OSN's Hardball Cam, the Onion Sports Network getting into the game further.
Bonjour a la dome, amigos. Bad news for Dolphins wide receiver Brandon Marshall, whose hip was stolen during routine surgery today.
But first, let's get you back out to Ojai, where 13-year-old Corey Lawrence is in the middle of some historic masturbation. We're getting word that just moments ago, after finishing up his weekly chores, Corey masturbated 4 times in the corner of his garage, bringing his total up to a remarkable 26 times. Now, let's take a look. Corey's now just 7 ejaculations short of breaking the record set by the immortal Ricky Webb, who masturbated 31 times during the final day of his family vacation to the Grand Canyon.
A lot of people thought that record would never fall.
Oh, yeah. Corey's father, Dale Lawrence, is with us live.
Hello.
Dale, you said you always believed your son had a chance at masturbation history.
Oh, yeah, everything fell into place when we got him that computer.
Right.
We told him it was for his homework, but I always figured he'd just use it to look up porn.
Now, do you think he's going to do it?
I don't know. Probably. He does it a lot.
Dale Lawrence, you must be awfully proud.
Sure.
Thank you for being with us. Looking ahead to the rest of the day, Corey's best chance could be after he says goodnight to his parents. His older sister's friend, Megan, is sleeping over. If he can catch a glimpse of her thigh, that might push him over the edge, Reiser.
Good odds. Get it done, Corey. We're all masturbating with you tonight.
Very much so. Jomers, if you happen to glance at a tabloid recently, you've no doubt learned the name of Gary Bettman, apparently the commissioner of an ice hockey league whose bizarre kidnapping has dominated the news all week.
Well, the story has taken an even stranger twist. Police are confirming that the kidnapping was a hoax staged by Bettman, apparently in an attempt to drum up publicity for his hockey TV program.
Our own Melissa Wells has the latest. Wellsy, give it to me. To us. Give it.
Guys, an unharmed Bettman confessed today that a widely circulated video showing his kidnapping was faked, shot at the headquarters for the ice hockey organization where he worked full-time.
We believe this is a case of a frightened and desperate man who felt he had run out of options. Mr. Bettman staked his entire financial future on the success of his strange ice sport. We are currently questioning Mr. Bettman's co-workers at the National Hockey Show.
The fake hostage video purported to show Bettman being held by NFL players who feared hockey was becoming so popular it would soon surpass football.
Hockey needs to be stopped. It's way too exciting. The puck is too easy to see on TV. We will not sit idle while Americans watch hockey's end-to-end action.
The kidnappers have been identified as Brendan Morrow, Henrik Tallinder, and Ryan Miller, players in Bettman's hockey league, whom he agreed to pay $800 each for their role in the hoax. But when Tallinder demanded an additional $300 to remain quiet, Bettman admitted he could not pay it and came forward to police. The crew now could face charges ranging from false reporting to conspiracy, which could take them out for the entire hockey-playing season, whenever that may be. Alex?
Weird, sad story, Melissa. Hope you're not too scared.
Nope, I'm good.
Good, don't be. You're safe here. In B-ball, tough finish for Jazz fans. Last night, Darren Williams missed 2 free throws in the fourth that could have put the game away. Mark Shepard's got all the X's and O's with the OSN girlfriends.
Welcome to OSN Girlfriends, where a rotating panel of women whose boyfriends had the game on break it down for you. Lisa Cantrell, Brenda Kenyon, Vicky Houle, welcome back.
Thanks for having us. Good to be back.
All right, Darren Williams gave away a victory to the Thunder last night. What went wrong in this one?
I thought it was a nice game, and they were going back and forth a lot. And then that little guy missed the shot, and I thought that was kind of sad.
Wait, what happened? Sorry, I was on my laptop.
This guy for Utah had a chance to win the game, and then he missed these free shots.
Oh, no, right. I heard the announcer say he totally choked.
Okay, that is not fair. I mean, yes, I was voting for the orange team, but it's not like that guy meant to miss on purpose, you know?
A key moment in the game, you're a team leader, you got to make those shots.
Everyone can't make every shot every time. Exactly. I'll bet he makes them a lot of the other times, right?
80% from the line his career. It's pretty good.
But think of the pressure out there. He knows that if he misses, everyone's gonna scream at him.
Yeah, you know, I don't know why he didn't just grab the ball, run to the basket, shoot it through from closer.
You can't do that on free shots, I don't think.
But he could have done it before, right?
All right, well, the Jazz thought they're getting a franchise player in Williams. Are they now gonna be regretting that $70 million extension?
Wait, he gets paid how much?
That's too much.
Sorry. Yeah, he should get paid less than a teacher.
Absolutely.
So at least you're saying he's underachieving now.
No, it's just my sister's a teacher.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. He's good at dribbling, and they paused the game once to show his mom in the stands, and she looked so proud of him.
It was really adorable.
Wait, I missed that too. I was looking at travel sites.
Where are you guys going?
I think John and I are going to visit his sister in Panama.
Panama?
Like a week.
Are you kidding me?
It's going to be amazing. I think it's like spring break, March.
Exactly.
This loss represents the 4th in 5 games for Utah. Routine road bump, or is this now a cause for concerned.
Concerned for what? It's just basketball.
Yeah, like in the scheme of things, it's not that big of a deal.
All right, well, there you have it. Basketball, not that big of a deal. Pleasure as always, ladies. Rise, back up to you.
Thanks, Marky. We're commercializing you for now, but we've got a juicy tale of the UFC champ that got stripped of his title for being a Kodiak Bear. Dome's coming back.
Some say we manufacture the toughest, most reliable, most drivable cars. But at Mitsubishi, we think we're building much, much more. Mitsubishi, drive it Earth. Right now, get 0% purchase financing.
Wendy's new $1.89 everyday value menu has something for every taste. What's yours?
My 189, my 189.
From our new fresh wraps to our hot and juicy double stack to natural cut fries with sea salt. Wendy's new $1.89 everyday value menu has 8 tasty ways to make it yours.
My 189, my 189. My 189, it's real.
Is your skin's fate inevitable and transforming the look of it an impossible dream? With Olay, challenge what's possible. Challenge luxury creams, even a $500 cream. Olay Regenerist outperformed them. With Olay Pro X, challenge the belief that only skin specialists can give you noticeable skincare results. And challenge 7 visible signs of aging all in one with Olay Total Effects. Love how you see yourself and feel about yourself more than you dreamed possible. With Olay, challenge what's possible.
The Green Hornet is the #1 movie in Canada.
Oh, yeah.
It's hilarious. A blast. 4 stars. Amazing 3D. The most fun you'll have at the movies this season.
Yeah!
I live for the big hit.
Yeah, baby!
That's why I love the big hit of chocolate I get from Kit Kat Chunky. Oh! That's a lot of chocolate.
Crispy wafer and a big hit of chocolate. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat Chunky.
I should have seen it coming. You're such a little slut.
I'm crazy.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I never should have married you! Ah! You bastard! I hate you! I hate you! I hate you! What a night! Let the roasting begin! Hello! This is the best day of my life! Ah! What just happened? You can't argue with the laughs.
What kind of network are you running there in Canada?
Take off those disgusting boots. You're back in the Dome. Folks, sports is fun, but it's also a big money maker. Time for Business Ball.
Business Ball is brought to you by Bull's Milk Energy Enhancer. Bull's Milk. Drink from the udder of a Taurus.
Big story today in baseball. MLB announced that it has launched a new program that charges fans a small fee for any memories that contain logos, trademarks, or any other material licensed by Major League Baseball. According to MLB's memory licensing agreement, individuals can remember up to 5 seconds of a game before they are required to pay the full memory fee. The league is rolling out a new ad campaign to get fans on board.
Now all your baseball memories are in the same place, the MLB Memory Licensing Database. Just pay for your memories at MLB.com and remember them as much as you want for 1 month before you need to renew your license.
Hardcore fans can also subscribe to the MLB Recollections program and pay $200 for unlimited access to their memories.
Oh, it's definitely impressive. I don't even realize some of my memories are baseball related until I see money was taken from my account.
My father is dying. He keeps talking about the time he went to Wrigley. I'll find the money somehow.
Major League Baseball is also offering deep discounts on unpleasant baseball memories, like the cancellation of the 1994 World Series and the time Roger Clemens cursed you out when you asked him for an autograph at spring training.
Oh, boy. Rocket gave it to me good. After Game 4 of the 0-3 series, went after my mom.
Oh, yeah?
Guy's an animal.
Well, we all have our problems, Marky. Yep. Some of us get cursed out by major leaguers. Some of us get cancer. Jay Woodworth is in the Wish Zone with a story about a little girl, courage, and the healing power of baseball.
Little Allison Pensy is only 8 years old, but she's the biggest Phillies fan in Philadelphia. Last year, when she was diagnosed with cancer, her parents worried she'd never have a chance to fulfill her lifelong dream, heckling Mets third baseman David Wright. Luckily, OSN heard her story and rushed Allison into the Wish Zone.
her shoulder jump.
Here in the cancer ward at Philadelphia Children's Hospital, Allison never misses a Phillies game, especially if her favorite team is playing the New York Mets. What do you hate the most about David Wright?
I hate how he smiles like he's playing to make friends. Just play, scumbag.
Allison's parents say that sometimes they think her hatred of David Wright is the only thing that keeps this very sick little girl going. Allison, do you like calling David Wright names?
Yeah, he's human garbage.
Well, what if I told you we're taking you to the Phillies game tomorrow so you can heckle David Wright in person?
Really?
Isn't that great? We gave Allison seats in the third base side. Perfect position for screaming at David Wright. She got her chance at the top of the first inning.
David! Where's the big helmet? You suck!
As the game went on, this sick little girl grew stronger.
Because I'm during that uniform, you Hollywood piece of shit.
But what was it like being that close to David Wright?
It was amazing. He was almost close enough to punch.
As she watched David Wright struggle through an 0-for-3 performance, for a brief couple of hours, Allison Pensy wasn't a girl with cancer. She was just another baseball fan.
Hey, David! What do Raisin's balls taste like?
Allison was escorted out of the stadium by security for dumping a beer on Wright's head, but that didn't take anything away from this brave little girl's special day. Now, Allison is a patient again, forced to heckle David Wright from a hospital bed. But she'll never forget the day she was at the ballpark screaming epithets at her least favorite third baseman.
I hope he gets cancer like me.
From the Wish Zone, I'm Jay Woodworth.
Since that segment was recorded, little Allison booed so hard at a child wearing a Mets cap in her hospital wing that she collapsed her own lung and passed away. She was 8 years old.
We'll be right back.
All the girls want to know, who's the cutest boy on death row?
Weekends.
I'm cutting your head.
Uh-oh. Grab your hall pass.
I pee my penis.
And spend some time with the kids.
Sisters! We're a couple of sisters! That's when the acid kicked in.
The kids in the hall. Weekends.
Oh, that's better. Lucky I didn't blow my Pope's nose.
On comedy.
Does the scorching pain of acid reflux wake you up at night? The pain is caused by stomach acid splashing up into your esophagus. For fast, effective relief, doctors recommend Gaviscon. You can feel Gaviscon's foaming action as soon as you take it. It goes to work fast and forms a protective barrier that helps block acid from splashing up, so you can get back to sleep in no time. Whether it's day or night, get fast relief from acid reflux. Trust doctor-recommended Gaviscon. This has been Medifax for Gaviscon.
I love you guys. I mean, just, you know, the whole heist thing, just putting jewels in teddy bears. This guy's wearing a wire the whole time, right? Look at that, he's wearing a wire. All right, let's do this, right, before my wife changes her mind. Go.
Your favorite movies right when you want them. Watch unlimited movies and TV episodes instantly through your game console or other devices. All for only $8 a month from Netflix.
Whoops, no sequel for that guy.
Across Canada, the Pharaohs of the Frozen Pond are abuzz over the Mr. Sub shootout. They're traveling uphill and down for a chance to take to the ice at Toronto's Air Canada Centre in a one-on-one shootout against a former professional hockey goaltender. Enter to your heart's content at your participating Mr. Sub store each time you order a big super sub. Don't just stand there in your underpants. Enter the Mr. Sub shootout today. Yes, you go!
At CIBC, our employees work every day to help our clients achieve what matters most to them. And for over 140 years, we have been there for Canadians, helping them buy their first homes, helping them grow their businesses, and providing them with retirement advice. Because what matters to our clients matters to all of us at CIBC.
Action.
The nastier the better. What are the odds an alcoholic gets cast in a show about a car that drives itself?
Oh, yes, baby. It's a little bit smug.
Hola.
Greg and Angelina are having a garage sale. Look at this.
Yeah, I said it.
Hey, what's up?
bit of a belch and almost puke.
Could you act your way out of this for me really quick?
Yes, it.
Why is the word awesome? You just gotta watch an avalanche, see a big wave, see a croc move fast, see a snake strike, and see the torrential rain in the jungle where you can't even hear yourself think. It is awesome.
SportsDome is back on. For now, though, we do want to get you out to Ojai, where young Corey Lawrence has just made masturbation history. Okay, this is live, just moments after Corey's record 30-second ejaculation in a single day.
I'm gonna go masturbate some more.
Corey showing not just skill here, but some big-time endurance. Wow, that is a historic list right there, and Corey is on top of it today. All right, Domers, don't forget to tune into our sister network. Got some Iditarod coverage and a study that says most sled dogs would actually prefer to be dog-fighting dogs. That's happening now on OSN Mush. Okay, but now it is prediction time. Full slate of games on tap for this weekend. Who's going to win big? Who's due for an upset? Only one being knows the answers to these questions. Get out your poking sticks. It's time to seek wisdom from the Toad.
We call him the Toad, but you can call him straight up accurate. Nobody's sure where he came from or what he is. All we know is there's nobody better when it comes to picking games. First appearance in 2011. Let's check out the Toad's resume. Over 99% against the spread in football. Got 62 out of 63 games right in last year's NCAA tournament. And oh yeah, he predicted Favre would play for the Vikings back in '06. Are you ready, Toad? All right. First game this week, Rockets at Knicks. Who do you like, Toad? Houston. Rockets. You heard it from the Toad, so you know that pick is gold. Now, if you're a betting man, better get your picks into Vegas before they change the line. They know the Toad's power all too well. That's why they offer to buy him so many times. All right, one more Western Conference matchup. Dallas at the Hornets. Toad, who you got? No. Okay, Toad's not sold on the Mavs. That should make you feel good. Toad loves a good sponge bath. Let's open up the mailbag and see what kind of questions our viewers have for the Toad. This one's from Jeff in New York. Toad, Cano's only getting better. Is this the year he brings the MVP trophy back to the Bronx?
No, Cano. Joe Mauer.
Mauer, really? You think he's got another MVP in him, even though...
Mauer!
Okay, Mauer it is. Got another letter for you. This is from Tom in Indy. He says, Purdue's traveling to Ohio State. Without Hummel, do they have a chance? Toad, who you got? Buckeyes or Boilermakers? Toad's being a little temperamental today, but that's the price you pay for genius. There we go. Why don't we give him a few fish heads to eat? And there you go. I like that. That should placate him. Okay, Toad. All right, now, you got your yummy.
Yummy.
Yeah, sure it is. Buckeyes or Boilermakers, big guy? What do you got?
Buckeyes.
Buckeyes. Toad likes the Buckeyes. Well,
Buckeyes.
Yeah.
Buckeyes.
That's what we got. All right, Chip, let's send it all back.
Thanks, AR. Thanks, Toad. Wellzo. Gotta love it when the Toad drops by.
The Toad knows his stuff.
Oh, yes, he does. I believe he also accurately predicted that today is a certain Melissa Wells' B-Day. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry, that was me.
Specifically asked that no one mention it on air.
Got you a present. Boom.
Mark, I can't accept this.
It's a frame. It's a frame. Glued some seashells to it because the beach is great.
Thanks.
Yes, I'd rather be beachcombing. Don't get it twisted. 4.5 hours of SportsDome left. Domers, this is the worst possible time to leave, so you might as well stay.
What'd you get? For my 35th, he made me like a diorama of the whole set.
Yeah,
awesome.
made out of sand.